September 30th to October 6th, 2024 marked the hottest week in the history of San Jose, California. As climate change worsens, extreme heat events across the globe are becoming more common and more severe, and impacts are magnified by the urban heat island or UHI effect. The UHI effect refers to when urban environments experience significantly hotter temperatures than surrounding suburban or rural areas. This is because city infrastructure typically involves high density of buildings and asphalt, and therefore tends to trap heat and cools down more slowly than areas with more vegetation. Extreme heat can cause serious health consequences, including dehydration and heat stroke. Moreover, these effects are not felt equally. Communities with less access to green spaces are more susceptible to heat-related illness and risks.
Our team at the NASA Develop Ames node partnered with the City of San Jose's Department of Parks, Recreation, and Neighborhood Services and the Department of Transportation to address these concerns. Planting trees and increasing vegetation in urban spaces is a well-documented method of addressing UHI impacts in cities. Our team used NASA Earth observations to study temperature and vegetation distribution in San Jose to help the city identify areas most in need of tree planting for shade and cooling.
We used data from the thermal infrared sensors, TIRS and TIRS 2 from NASA's Landsat 8 and 9 satellites to map city land surface temperature changes over time. We then compared temperature data to other spatial characteristics that are known to have an association with heat distribution. These characteristics include land cover, vegetation health, and tree canopy cover. In addition to mapping spatial analyses of urban heat, our team addressed community concerns about social vulnerability. Using data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, we created a Heat Vulnerability Index, or HVI, to identify neighborhoods and communities that are more likely to be severely impacted by urban heat.
Our study found that nearly 40% of census tracts with a high social vulnerability score are located in areas of high environmental risk. This is why the City of San Jose is working to address disparities in access to green spaces by prioritizing equitable tree planting, as healthy vegetation levels in parks can reduce environmental risk in socially vulnerable areas. Our findings will inform the City of San Jose's decision-making for urban forestry initiatives to support neighborhoods that lack sufficient tree canopy and work towards mitigating the harmful effects of urban heat.